May 1945. What a great month it was for Britain. World War II had ended there, everyone was happy, everyone was celebrating. But during that time celebrating, a man called Wilbur Awdry was ready to publish a book called The Three Railway Engines. And on this very day, we celebrate 80 years since that happened. And what better way to celebrate the 80th than to give one fact about every Railway series exclusive character. Let's get right into it. A few open carriages, strongly resembling Ada, Jane and Mabel, were set to appear in the original script of Thomas and Friends episode Rheneas and the Roller Coaster. Adam's Day Out with Thomas Face is now owned by Twitter user Lou Raccoon, though he eventually sold it to the... I can't pronounce those words. Alaric's name is Eddie in the Korean version of Mountain Engines. Albert was the last non-human character introduced in the Railway series. Alice and Mirabelle's roles were cut in the episode Bulgy, and they were replaced with 2 red express coaches. That means if Alice and Mirabelle were introduced in Bulgy, the slip coaches would have probably never existed. So you know Wilbur Awdry, he apparently has a train in the show. Let's see why. Oh my god! What an interesting design. Anyway, he was the second engine to wear eyewear in the series. How crazy. What is that design though? In the Railway series, there was originally going to be a character called Barry, and Chris Awdry wanted to make a story about him, but the character and the story were cut because kids wanted more Thomas. If there was any negatives about the TV series being created, it basically was just like Thomas this, Thomas that, and the Railway series just had to include Thomas in everything. Bear is the only mainline engine created by Wilbur Awdry to not be put in the TV series. Captain Baxter was used as the Muppet Circus train in the film Muppets Most Wanted. Catherine is the only coach that has been named on the Goldie Fell Railway. The Rev W. Awdry had 2 models of Cora, one in scullery railway condition and one in mid-Sodor railway condition. Despite the fact that he has not made an appearance in the television series, Goldie is mentioned by a parent in an interview on the US DVD 10 Years of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends.
Birthday, they asked for a Thomas the Tank Engine train. One of the trains, we have Donald, then we have the milk truck, and Terrence. What are the trains? We have Percy, Coldy.
Diesel 199's Ertl model would later be reused for Diesel 10's Ertl model when that was produced. Duchess of Hamilton is the only female steam engine to have ever had a face in the Railway series. In the original release of the Island of Sodor book, Eric is incorrectly labelled as number 9 of the Goldie Fell Railway instead of number 8. In the book, Sodor, reading between the lines, it's incorrectly stated that Ernest does not appear in the story The Mountain Engines. Frank is named after Frank Perkins, who is most famous for creating the Perkins diesel design. Fred is one of the slowest engines on Sodor, with a speed of 9 miles per hour. Gertrude and Millicent have only been depicted with faces in illustrations by Edgar Hodges. In the Korean version of the Goldie stories, Godred's name is changed to Louis. Green Arrow is the only LNER class V2 in preservation. Helenia is named after Princess Helenia of the United Kingdom, whose parents were Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, whom Victoria and Albert were named after. Iron Duke is the first engine in the Railway series to have a mustache. Isabel's name is a pun on the fact that there is no bell on her. Comedy just doesn't get better than this. Ivo Hugh was the last character created by the Reverend W. Awdry before his unfortunate passing. In the Season 4 adaptation of the Fat Controller's engines, Ginty's role is replaced by Oliver. Despite not appearing in the television series, Pug was given a television series-esque whistle in the BBC Audio Railway Stories. Jock was the last character to be made as an Ertl toy. In the 1999 annual, Mallard is incorrectly portrayed with the number 4489. Nelly and his siblings are the very first engines to arrive on Sodor in the railway series. Unlike most diesels from the other railway, Old Stuckup does not have a BR crest or a logo on his sides. The last book in the railway series, Thomas and his friends, marks Pip's only speaking appearance, while Emma had spoken previously before. 16 might, and I'm saying might with heavy quotation marks, might have been considered for Journey Beyond Sodor, as he used to work at the steelworks. Stanley was the first and only engine of an American class in the railway series. Other engines from the United States are seen in the television series. Victoria is named after Queen Victoria, ruler of the United Kingdom and British Empire from 1837 until her death in 1901. The engines of the Caldyfell Railway like to refer to Wilfred as the musical engine, as he likes to whistle when he goes up and down the mountains. DJ Models had manufactured 00 gauge models of Wilbur in limited numbers of 200 to support the Dean Forest Railway. And there you have it, one fact for every single character in the railway series. Now, go on and celebrate your day with the 80th anniversary of Thomas. I won't waste your time any longer. Happy 80th, Thomas, and thank you for being an inspiration to us all.